getting the teams lined up in front of them. They're going to start this chukker where the last one finished, or more or less anyway.
Feels like eighth grade.
And in goes the ball, and the clock starts, and coming out with it immediately is Palm Beach, but in defense is Sam Shaw. Unfortunately, doesn't get a strong enough backhander, and George Krabby picks it up. He's got Julie DeAndres trying to get it away from him. George, bouncing ball, beats him. The number 2, though, picks it up. Johnny Levine sends it forward. The number 4 is going to try a backhand, doesn't manage it. Julie DeAndres does enough just to get away from the danger area. The number 2, the number 1, it's a bit of a pile-up. You can't really stop on the ball like that. And Jimmy's got it. He's trying to send the pass up to Julie. Julie doesn't really anticipate, and Khalid Dasuki's going to get their third. Lovely backhand by Khalid, turning quickly on it. The number 2 for Palm Beach. Dan Keating's going to hook his stick. Jimmy DeAndres, unlike Jimmy, not to have picked up the ball there, but Sam Shaw's doing brilliantly with it. Sam Shaw, absolutely fabulous. Unfortunately, the ball's run away from him. Chip Stiegler cuts it across the face of the pitch. Now he turns onto it to go upfield. He doesn't really get onto that bouncing ball. Julie tries for a backhand. The number 2 now picks it up for Palm Beach. Johnny Levine. Johnny going towards goal. In defense, Sam Shaw. Well played, Sam. Khalid, though, is the number 1, is there for Palm Beach. Dan Keating does enough to put him off. Khalid sends the shot across the face of the goal, and it runs out out of the back line and out of play. Hit in to Newport. Jimmy DeAndres looks, sends a shot straight to Sam. Unfortunately, too close to Sam. Runs under his pony. Sam can't get onto it. Julie, though, luckily was there and backing him up. Well played, Julie, going up the field. Bouncing ball. Sam Shaw lofts it over to front of Julie. She's got another chance at it now. But back there was the Khalid again for Palm Beach. Well played him, turning onto it. The number 2, Johnny Levine. Johnny Levine. Jimmy DeAngelis waiting in defense. Dan Keating trying to hook his stick. He sucked in 2 of the Newport players. This could be dangerous because it means there's a Palm Beach player on his own, and sure enough there is. Khalid trying to get forward. Jimmy DeAngelis manages to steal it, but George Krabby steals it back. And George Krabby still going forward for Palm Beach. Shoots at goal. Does he get it through? Yes, he does. So Palm Beach take the lead again. What did he say? Oops.
Like, how'd you do that?
All right, the ball's in again, and Newport trying to get onto the attack. Julie trying to send it forward. George Krabby comes out with it, though. George attacking the goal, and George doing extremely well. It looks like the ball's got the legs. Oh, luckily for Newport, a bit of a let-off. It's gone out wide. Crikey, do look jolly good today. Jimmy DeAndres just putting the ball onto the back line. That's what his goal judge is supposed to do, but Jimmy brings the ball in, taps it in. No one can cross his line. He's looking upfield to see if he can find one of his players. Unloads the big shot to the middle. Sam Shaw trying to get to it. George Krabby getting him, riding him off, and Khalid Dasuki coming through first. Khalid, big bump. Well played, Sam, but Khalid still got it and gets the backhander. Oh, Sam crosses everybody. And a bad foul there by Newport, and I think the umpires will give a penalty in favor of Palm Beach. Well, we'll wait and see where they put the ball.
What's the call?
I think the umpires just had a bit of a problem deciding which way the Palm Beach team were going, and now they have made the correct decision, and it will be a penalty in favor of Palm Beach. So the ball is on the 60-yard line. This is a defended penalty, so Newport 30 yards back from the ball, but between the ball and the goal. They'll be trying to stop it, and it looks like the number 2, Johnny Levine, will take this for Palm Beach. A chance for Palm Beach to double their lead. And here comes Johnny. Big swing by him. Beautiful looking shot, but he's pulled it wide. So another let off for Newport. Jimmy DeAngelis standing by the ball. Palm Beach 30 yards in to the field of play. Jimmy hits it once, trying to find Sam Shaw, doesn't get to it. Jimmy coming through, hopefully on his own ball. Keating rather fluffs his lines, and Chip Stiegler goes across Jimmy DeAndres' line. So now it's going to be a penalty in favour of Newport. Umpire Patrick Quigley puts the ball down. Jimmy DeAndres to take this for Newport. Jimmy's just going to walk at it and try and send a big shot up. It's a bit of a worm burner, but it's running straight and good, and Dan Keating's trying to get onto it. Dan Keating did get onto it, and Keating, oh, he hit the post and it bounced out wide. I thought he had got us a goal back there, but he didn't quite manage it. Good pass, though, from Jimmy. I like that play. At least they found a little bit of teamwork. We're waiting for Palm Beach to bring the ball in. And the number 2, George Krabby, sends another lovely pass up to Khalid Dasuki. Dasuki doesn't get hold of it, though. Keating, little backhand from Keating, but it's met pretty well by George Krabby. And now the number 2, Johnny Levine, brings it on. Johnny, oh no, this is Chip Stiegler now. Chip coming through. Chip at speed, just needs to tap it. He does enough, I think. Well played, Chip Stiegler. Chippy Stiegler doubles the lead for Palm Beach. All right, teams have changed ends. Red's going up towards the scoreboard. That's the way we want the ball to go, but it looks like the number 4, George Krabby for Palm Beach, has got it. Krabby just slows down, takes control, looks up, tries to put some pace onto it, bounces off Dan. Krabby picks it out the air, still got hold of it. He needs to back it into the middle, doesn't manage the backhander. Jimmy DeAndres tries to get a backhand onto it. He's ridden into by the number 2. Dan Keating and Sam Shaw. Sam picks it up. Well played, Sam, at speed. He's looking around. Sam just slows down his pony, wants to make sure he's got a good run at it. Taps it up forward. He's got 2 Palm Beach players on him. And now it's there for Jimmy. Jimmy needs to get the backhander. He does. Sam needs to turn on it quickly. Oh, Suleiman. Oh, my goodness. Khalid. What is going on? Dan Keating picks up the ball. Come on, Dan. Let's see something out of you. Dan going a little quicker. Dan Keating, he's got the number 1 trying to hook his stick. Dan Keating, oh, well played, Khalid, gets enough on it. The number 2 turns onto it quickly for Palm Beach. Sam Shaw gets in the backhand for Newport. Can it reach Dan or Khalid? Khalid gets there first. Dan hooks his stick. Now they're trying to ride each other off. Dan wins the ride off, gets in the backhand. But coming across to it first is George Krabby. There goes the 30-second bell, and Khalid and Keating running for the ball. Keating trying to get the hook, didn't manage the first one. Khalid still going. Dan Keating finally got the hook. Sam Shaw looking for the backhand, gets the backhand. Jimmy trying to get onto it, doesn't really have the line. And the whistle goes, the clock will stop. So we'll just see what the umpires decide. It looks like going to be a penalty from the spot in favour of Newport. Jimmy DeAndres to take it. Again, he tries to send Newport onto the attack. Gets the ball. Dan calls Julie off it. Dan taking off up the field. Dan still going. Ball bounces over his cane. The number 2, Johnny Levine, gets the tail backhander. But the whistles go and ends the second chukker, and the teams will go off and change their ponies again. And unfortunately, the 2